All right, let's take a look here. So we do have a Stormcrow in the pack, so we're just going to have some garbage unplayables like that for sure. But we also have Elspeth, we have Flicker Wisp, Kiki Jiki, pretty solid. Chart of Course, not bad. What do I want to take here? Stormcrow. Hey Wacky, good to see you. Yeah, I think that's probably not what I want to start with. I'm sure there are going to be some combos with Kiki Jiki, but I don't love starting off with the triple red. So it's Elspeth versus Flicker Wisp for me. I'm leaning Elspeth, but I could easily see this being wrong. Yeah, I played a lot of base white decks, some white red. I don't know if I ever really played green. Ooh, okay, now we have Banishing Light, Channeler, Voice of All, Seal of Doom, and Silent Departure are interesting too. I kind of just want to take the Banishing Light. I think white is probably the best color by far, if I remember correctly. It's pretty versatile. It's a good removal. These 4-drops are nothing super exciting for me. This Channeler I think is pretty good. I think it's just Banishing Light here. What does Gather the Pack do? This is just top 5, look for a creature. But then if you have spells, then yeah. Docent is pretty good, or it could be, potentially. Yep, hey Vandwedge. Yeah, this cube is live as of, I think, like, it's been up for, I think, 2 hours or something? Something like that, not very long. Ooh, Guardian of New Benalia. Well, there's also a path. This is kind of how they get you. The new Geth is here. There's a Thragtusk in the pack as well. I'm leaning toward this Guardian. I don't want to play a removal spell that fixes my opponent's mana and ramps them if I'm not going to be super aggressive, and this is like a very, very good 2-drop. So I think it makes a lot of sense for me to pick that up at this point. Yeah, Thragtusk is really the other thing calling my name here. So let's just take the Guardian. Ooh, Angel of Invention now too. Well, I mean, this deck is kind of drafting itself. Master of the Wild Hunt, another kind of pull into green going around this pack. But I don't really see a reason not to take this Angel. Repulse is decent. Extractor Demon's kind of big. Yeah, the Master, there's a world where this card's better, but why would I take a double green card here when I can just stay mono white, end up splashing red, maybe just end up pure, or just playing only planes here? Could wheel the Paladin maybe? Ooh, Glare of Subdual. That's an interesting splash. Cathar Commando, Stagger Shock in the pack as well. I assume Cathar Commando is much, much worse here than it would be in traditional Vintage Cube. This doesn't tap lands, that's the one thing. Considering taking Stagger Shock here, as a gold card there's a chance that Glare will wheel. Tapping creatures is good, but I really do want to be able to tap lands as well for it to be broken. And I do think red pairs pretty well. We did pass the Thragtusk. I don't think that's ever coming back. I don't think I can ever take this Cathar. I'm not sure about this. I'm going to try the Stagger Shock, but I could see Glare being better. I don't think you're supposed to take Commando here. Okay, interesting. So now we have multiple pretty nice green cards. Also Legion's Landing. Call of the Herd is really, really good. But is it better than this? I mean, I don't think it's going to be super easy for me to flip this. So am I willing to kind of go all over the place? I don't think I'm interested in a Johnny. I do think it is Call of the Herd. I kind of regret passing the Glare of Subdual. I mean, there's a very, very small chance it wheels, but it just seems like Selesnya is probably what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay, cool. Clarion Spirit and a brush land now. Alpine Guide, not a huge fan of this thing. Clarion Spirit, notably pretty good with Stagger Shock, and actually pretty bad otherwise in my deck. I'm not really good at double spelling at this point. Could be double spelling with like 2-drop, 3-drop. I don't think I'm going to want Brushland, and I am going to want cheap spells. You can always follow this up with like a 1-drop. I don't think I'm going to Nashi here. Yeah, we'll pass the kind of bad fixing, I think, and just do this. Okay, interesting. So now we have Mangara, which is clunky removal, but it is removal. Boon Satyr, not very splashable. Tarfire, I wish I could take a Tarfire. Tarfire is good with Clarion Spirit in that it's 1 mana. It's also just nice for lowering my curve, but I don't think I can pass the Mangara. If I knew that I was in Boros, then maybe, but I just don't know that at all, so. Ooh, okay. Well, I guess I am in Boros. Yeah, Blade Historian's pretty good. Now we see a Voice of All. This card could be quite obnoxious for our opponents, potentially. Not really seeing anything that puts me into red or green so far other than the Blade Historian coming back. Interesting. So we could take a Ginger Brute. It's not my favorite. Sprouting Goblin, not too bad. I don't think we want the Scurry Oak, so it's going to be between these two. I don't know. I tried to take the other one, but oh well, they gave me the Ginger Brute. That's fine. I think Repulse, I don't know. I kind of want to just hate draft Extractor Demon. I'm going to take Repulse, I think. Okay, sure. These are not very good for me. I guess maybe there's a matchup where Acacian Crier is useful. So that was a really weird... Yeah, I think there is an argument for Historian pack 1, pick 1. Probably not over Elspeth or whatever the other Haymaker was in the pack, but very interesting start so far. Ooh, Sublime Archangel. There's also a Lily. I don't think Lily is happening. Yeah, it feels like a pretty good start. Good to see, by the way, Doug. Bankbuster is very good. Could be a better card to pick up here than the Archangel. Every deck should want the Bankbuster. I already have multiple 4s. I think that makes a lot of sense. If I'd taken the Tarfire, maybe I'd be in a better spot. I think Stagger Shock's still going to be very good, though. I'm not sure about Ginger Brute, but honestly, just picking a 1-drop is probably fine. Okay, I guess now we're taking Lightning Bolt. Good card for the Clarion Spirit. Valorous Stance is not particularly impressive. Eternal Dragon is a very slow card, but it is a good one. Yeah, I think it's just Lightning Bolt here. Goblin Bombardment, Exalted Angel, Gale Powder Mage. I don't think I'm going to Yorion. Gale Powder Mage is kind of messed up. I don't know if I really have any ETBs. Another target creature. So I can hit like my Angel of Invention. Can always hit a block. Whoa. You can always hit a Voice Crack. No, you can always hit a blocker with a Gale Powder Mage. Doesn't work with the Mangara, sadly. I think I just want to take Exalted Angel for curve purposes. I really don't like this, but I think it's fine. Okay, interesting. So now we see a Braid, Tithe Taker, Sundown Pass. I don't think we're going to Yorion. I would love a Tithe Taker. Question is, how badly do I need the Sundown Pass? Answer, I think, is pretty badly. If I'm trying to play these two. I think I probably have, but it's been a bit. I would love to wheel Tithe Taker. I don't know if there is any chance of that happening. I think it's fine to take this land. Let's get this Call of the Herd out of there. Ooh, interesting. Arid Mesa versus the Lego. And there's also a Firebolt in the pack. Really putting me to the test here. Arid Mesa, I mean, it's not terrible. But it's not like peak fixing either. Not yet, before I get a duel. I think I don't need the Firebolt, and I think I'm probably going to get there on random 2-drops like the Legionnaire. So I think I'm going to greed the land and probably regret it. Maybe this is disciplined, maybe it's good, I don't really know. Ooh, Knight of Meadowgrain, okay. There's also a Magma Jet. Don't really think I want or need Magma Jet. This thing is super expensive, right? If you want 2 tokens, 2 1/1s, you have to pay 5. The first angel is 6. I think I'm just gonna take this after passing a bunch of 2-drops. Take the fixing so you can take the double white pipped card. Ah, the perfect plan. Ooh, Mirror Entity. This card is pretty messed up. Hey, hey Eli. Good to see you. I'm really twisting my words today. I'm not sure what's going on. Soul Herder. Really messed up card. Very obnoxious. This Mirror Entity can kill people pretty fast, though. Should probably try to sort this so I can actually see. No, I'm not even forcing. It's just kind of happening. I don't like Balefire Liege that much. It's kind of a 5-mana 2/4 Anthem, which is not the worst. But like the rest of the pack is pretty good. Guess I'm I guess I'm taking this thing. Ooh, okay, so we wheel the Sublime. There's also a Spikefield Hazard. I don't know if I want or need the Sublime. Land is always going to be good. Okay, yeah, enjoy your movie. Sublime is pretty messed up. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I'm going to take this. I think I just want higher consistency. I don't think we want Platinum Angel in this deck. I think it's not very castable. Could take the red card for signaling. I'm actually going to hate draft Ink Eyes. Ooh, there's that Gale Powder Mage. Don't think we want Bombardment. So we now have the Gale Powder Exalted Angel Dream. No, I don't think we're Yorioning. Just want to keep my curve really low. I think Harrow is maybe the best of the cards here. Like, I could take Arclight Phoenix, but I don't know, I'm never playing that thing. I don't think the Masticore really matters either. Ooh, we got our Legionnaire back. So we missed the Tithe Taker, got the Legionnaire. Kind of unexpected. I don't think we're ever Bragoing, but maybe. Sure. So we're missing 1-drops. I'm not even sure exactly how badly we want 1-drops. just because this is kind of a weird format. I wonder if they fixed Druidic Satchel. Pretend this is a creature. All right. Yeah, I think we'll just probably take the Ajani here. Good chance of wheeling the Satchel. All right, see you, Eli. Have a good one. Gem Palm could be a nice card for the Goblin matchup if we end up there somehow. I don't know if we want to start Ajani, but we'll take it. Ooh, Boros Reckoner. There's also Spirited Companion. So we got a late Balefire Liege. We wield the Blade Historian. Spirited Companion is pretty good with Gale Powder Mage. We didn't get the Flicker Wisp. We passed that pack one, pick one, I guess. It's really unclear to me what I'm supposed to take. I think I'm gonna, I want to take the Companion, try to wheel the Reckoner. That's probably bad though. It's really never easy. I'm just gonna greed this. If someone takes the Boros Reckoner, then they got me. Drawing a card is just so good. It's really hard to overstate how good drawing a card is when you have like a creature that that you get at the same time. Well, I guess it's time for Figure of Destiny. I don't think it's time for Sun Titan. Yeah, just, I don't know. 6 mana. I feel like no 1-drops. I'm not even sure I want to play Ginger Brute. I don't know whether Legion's Landing would be particularly good in my deck either. Guess I now just have to take land. Thawing Glaciers is, well, glacially slow. Matron for no goblins. We didn't pick up the Tarfire. Wing Shards maybe out of the sideboard, but I think it's just more mana fixing. I think this all seems fine. This is an interesting one. So, Meadowboon. Meadowboon is so bad. Can I ever play March of the Multitudes? My voice is really not having it today. I just think Meadowboon sucks. I'm gonna take this thing. There's like a weird world where I can board it in a certain matchup or something, I think. Okay, Unexpectedly Absent. This is really good. I don't think we want Banefire. Recruiter could be interesting. We never got that Flicker Wisp though, so I don't know. It's not like we have the premium like Solitude and Jailer or anything here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is fine. Ooh. Yeah, maybe, right? I'm not even sure. So Spectral is interesting because it punishes not having a duel off the Arid Mesa. It also punishes the Spikefield Hazard. But then there's Gideon. Is Gideon good? I think it probably is. Yeah, I'm gonna say this Gideon is actually good for once. Clarion Spirit, how dare you? Glimmer Point Stag, maybe? Like, Shriekmaw's in the pack. Not very... Well, I'm okay versus Shriekmaw. I don't think I ever really want Gale Powder Mage, but once again, maybe there's a weird matchup for it. Otherwise, it's like Hate Draft, Shriekmaw. Red cards aren't really doing anything for me. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so we get this pack, and we did pick up the Incinerator if we want that versus the Goblin deck. But I think I just want the Satchel. I think the Satchel's pretty good. It's like more likely to be an exciting card for me, I think. Yeah, the fodder is pretty funny. Every now and then Mog War Marshal is just like a worse dragon fodder, which is pretty funny too. Oh, and we got the Reckoner, easy. I don't even really care about what else happened in this pack. We got our Boros Reckoner back, which we shouldn't have, if that wasn't clear. Hammer, I think, is probably the most problematic card that can actually make someone's deck. I don't think Viral's is happening. Hammer is pretty good. You just turn all your lands into 3/3s and they die. Can I take Wing Shards? I don't think I care about Jaya, so I'm going to say yes. All Boros cards coming around at this point, by the way. Take this, I suppose. Super late Bloodbraid. And a Hordling Outburst. So, yeah, I think Strat probably had the right idea, Wacky, in just, like, playing Naya. I think that Naya is going to be much better than non-Naya, and it'll probably be open a lot, too. I said every now and then Mog War Marshal is just like dragon fodder, but they gain a life, right? Like, it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes it happens. And it's kind of sad. Actually, no, I'll take that back. I would say it happens pretty often, actually. Okay. So we're going to be playing these, I think, no matter what. I don't think we're playing any of these no matter what, which is pretty funny. Not main deck, at least. Oh, and that leaves me with 23. So I could just play these, or I could make a cut. Really have no desire to make a cut here. I kind of just want to go. Yeah. Just play one mountain for the Arid Mesa. No, not 4. Something like this. Probably, I don't know. I have kind of a lot of 4s, though. I think it'd be pretty reasonable to make a cut. But my curve really does end at 4. That's the thing. I only have the 1/5. So, yeah, I don't know. Out of laziness and just wanting to get on with it and see if we can make it onto the leaderboard quickly. I'll just go right ahead. All right, we're going to keep. We somehow managed to have the Mountain Arid Mesa hand. And I think I want to not fetch here because I want to draw. Oh, actually, I guess it was fine to do this. But yeah, we don't want to fetch. Land would be nice, please. Okay, easy. I don't know if there's a reason to leave the mountain in hand, but we're going to leave the mountain in hand. Wood Elves. You got it. There are some scary like planeswalkers and crap they can ramp to here, but I have multiple answers in hand, I think. So I could Gideon, get a 4-powered guy in play. It's kind of higher variance, I think, than putting like the Reckoner into play, but I think it's pretty good. We'll see what happens here. Do I want Vigilance? I think I just want Life Link. Maybe Vigilance was better. Maybe 3. Oh, okay, never mind. If they're chumping then. Then Vigilance is garbage. I don't think they're gonna get me with like a random questing beast or something. They could have. Oh, they have that. Okay. Well, at this point, I think I need to just exile that guy. Yeah. Just continue lifelinking this guy, I suppose. Next turn, we just attack for millions. We already have 6 loyalty here. Very interesting. So the opponent could have maybe like a Mystic Snake. How are they going to get me if they don't have that, though? Okay, they will Leaf Liege. Sure. I mean, what happens if I just... This is like a lethal attack, right? I'd like to give you indestructible. Yeah. Opponent jumps. And then they can like... Yeah. That was interesting. I think I was probably wrong to gain life, but I didn't really know what the matchup was going to look like. Yeah, it was a good start, right? Poor Sea Pig is really funny, by the way. It took me a second to get that. Yeah, I don't know, Wacky. I mean, if people realize that like aggressive decks are really good in this format, then that's probably bad news for me. I'm just gonna run it back. I think I should probably be playing 17 lands plus Spikefield Hazard. Okay, so this hand is awkward, but we can keep it. Spirited Companion can maybe dig us out of this hole. Ooh, Guardian. That's pretty good. Green black now. Okay, sure. So to enlist, it has to be something that's not summoning sick. I don't have anything with 3 power, so I'm not exactly crewing Bankbuster next turn. I think that... Well, I guess technically I could go Bankbuster, draw land into Reckoner. the Reckoner Tribal here, actually. Just realized that. I think I want to go just Spirited Companion. Just look to find land drop right away. Okay, Clarion Spirit, things could get ugly here. Ooh, the Master. Yeah, we're already in pretty bad shape, actually. Yikes. Yeah, now we're almost dead. So what do I want to do here? They get to kill the Spirited Companion. There's nothing I can do about that. I could try to Bank Buster. It's really not a great way out of this. I'm going to do this. I think it is, yeah. I mean, it's basically concession time, and I think it's time to turn the Ginger Brute into a land. Seems like low enough impact, and obviously we do need our land drops or bad things happen. So the interesting thing here is if they let me enlist, then this gets 3 power even if they fight here. And that means that I can attack through there. Masked Vandal, okay. Ooh. Alright, goodbye Spirited Companion. That's pretty bad. Yeah. Wait, they didn't do it? They have a use for this? Or... huh. Okay. I mean, bad things are happening to me here, that's for sure. Wish I had some Wraths in my deck. I remember those being pretty well positioned in this format. Maybe now you'll kill it? Okay, now they decide to kill it. Wait, this exiles? Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So they were just getting an extra Soul Herder counter. Yeah, I think we're dead. No reason to continue playing this game, I don't think. Well, interesting games so far. The opponent really does have quite the ability to snowball with that Master. I don't have too many ways to answer it. It's like Lightning Bolt. Mangara is pretty slow if they're ramping into it. Banishing Light gets it right away. Spikefield can hit Soul Herder, kind of nice. Alright. Yeah, I mean, Huntmaster, or whatever it is going to kill us if they have it and we don't have an answer on curve. But otherwise, I think we're probably in okay shape if we hit our lands. Okay, play first. This looks like we're going to have a better, or at least a closer game, hopefully. Okay, drawing land is totally fine. Might play, okay, if they play nothing here, then I think once again we're kind of crushing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hey Zach, good to see you. Yeah, well, it works better when your opponent misses land drops, but that's what our game plan was last game, so I suppose it's only fair. And yeah, I mean, when I played Vintage Cube, I used to jam a lot of mono white just because it seemed like it was pretty effective there. But yeah, pretty much, Doug, right? Like, oh no, 4 people already have trophies. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're not. Oh, whoops. Cancel, cancel, cancel. If I learned anything from that, it's that 1-drops don't matter and that land drops do. So let's get rid of this Ginger Brute out of Plains. Try again. But yeah, I mean, this is a little bit different, I think, in the sense that we're not trying to just like straight up like tax the opponents out of the game. I don't actually have a ton of interaction here, it feels like, and I don't have very many 1-drops compared to a lot of the let's see. Yeah, I mean, depending on whether or not you count the okay, we're paired against an O2. The spike field as a red spell or a red source. Okay, play first. This is fine. Yeah. Yeah, we've got a Johnny, Stagger Shock, Lightning Bolt, and the Spike Field, which, you know, probably not getting cast that often, but we'll see. Oh, well, there it is. I think, I mean, I could Spike Field now and 2-2 this. That's probably better, honestly. Yeah. Opponents. Okay, interesting. Well, I guess I will not be spike fielding that guy, but maybe we will Stagger Shock it and do something else gross. I think there's probably some kind of goofy ninja thing going on here. Ooh, that's kind of bad for me. Okay, opponent's like trying to race me or something. Double red is also pretty awkward. So I could just try to kill their board. I don't actually think that's all that great. If we play Spirited Companion, we can potentially trade anyway. Let's do this first, so we might want to hold up Lightning Bolt if we draw that. Okay, we find Plains. Just attack for 2. I think it's fine to trade here. Okay, Mole Drifter. Pretty happy about that, I think. If they had like an Ephemerate or something, I would actually be pretty afraid. But now that this happens, I'm wondering about just using the Stagger Shock here, getting in for my damage. I could also, I could like a Johnny plus, I could like Elspeth. World's kind of my oyster here. I have a lot of options. I think locking the opponent out of mana seems best to me currently. It's not clear how I'm gonna push damage though if I do that. I think it's fine to lock them out of mana. Elspeth Jumping Figure. Yeah, I could just try to kill them, right? I'm just gonna Ajani though. I want to see what the punish is for doing this. Yeah, that's true. I could easily see Elspeth being a better option than this. We like shut off a color here though. Kind of sure, that's fine. We're doing this. Feel a bit worse with them finding another red source here. Oh, and they do just have a lightning bolt. Sure. I wonder if they now have a counter spell. I feel like they probably do, and I don't think I can afford to play around one, which is a bummer. Maybe it's like censor. No, maybe it's a snap resolved thing. Okay. Do I go for +3/+3 or do I go for a 1/1? They're at 16. This thing's going to be a threat next turn regardless. I think I just want a 1/1. Right. Okay, and they find swamp. Now I'm starting to feel like... Huh. Okay, well, that's a stagger shock target. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, huh? Though with black mana... Okay, red. So they're... Ooh, Kolagon's command. Oh, ouch. That's pretty bad, actually. That's kind of a disaster for me. Okay. Ooh, Boros Reckoner. That's excellent. Okay, so I think we want to start by stagger shocking this. We know they have a Mole Drifter on the way. I can offer a trade of tokens here, which I think is pretty good. The one thing I don't want to do is assume my opponent is dead and end up jumping before I can actually kill them, because I think that could go very poorly for me. So if they go like Mole Drifter, then Stagger Shock comes back and kills that, which is pretty darn bad for them, I think. We'll see what happens here, though. This is a lot of mana. It's going to be... Wait, what? Oh, they're just killing Elspeth. Yeah, okay. Deal. That is fine, I think. Kind of. I could do something goofy here. I don't think there's any reason to do that, though. Yeah, we're actually in pretty big trouble now. We're basically out of gas. I don't think I can afford to play around a Wrath. If they chump here, they sort of get trampled for one. It's kind of funny. Okay, they block there. Sure. I'm not sure if there's a reason to play the land. I think I'm just in really bad shape here, honestly. Like, the opponent's at 9, but they have 5 cards in hand. Channeler, okay. We can always exile that. And Talrand. Okay, well, I guess Talrand's got to go right away, huh? Sure. Interesting time to crack that, but okay. And they only have the one. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Just double check what this does. So 1/1 double strike isn't accomplishing much here. I think it's just a pretty clear cut exile. Well, I mean, what happens if I hit this? 3, 6, 7, 8. So it doesn't quite force them to trade, which is what we would be hoping for here. So let's just exile this Talrand before any shenanigans happen. It was a very good draw. Okay, opponent just takes it, so now they're dying to Lightning Bolt if we can draw that. A Johnny is also a Lightning Bolt, but that's in the bin. And everything else is not an immediate kill. Okay, they just Mole Drifter. So how does this work? You can discard a card. So if they discard an instant or sorcery, grows to 4/4. Oh, the Reckoner is pretty likely to kill them. So I now have to choose whether I want to send both here. I want to just force them to answer this Reckoner. They can chump it. If they go for like... I feel like this attacking isn't accomplishing much. Let's just attack with this Reckoner. Gonna like ice it, yeah. Okay, and that means that this is now a 4/4, right? Yep. So no reason to attack. Passing turn. So now we can send this. I mean, they have to answer this like every turn for the rest of the game, right? They can potentially find something that destroys it, but going to 3 versus Reckoner is, well, they found another black source. Okay, Thermo. That's a way they can, I guess they have a bunch of chumps here, right? Can they actually use the sword? Okay, they sword up the Mole Drifter. So they are now chumping with Thermo here. Wow, this is super aggro. It's kind of insane. They're dead to a gust of wind here. Okay, nice. So we can just do whatever here and then should prompt a concession. Yeah. Okay, well, that was very, very close. Like, if we didn't top deck well, we were dead. And we top decked quite well. I wonder if I can ever play Ication Crier in a grindier matchup like this. Don't love the part where it's a 3-mana 1/1, I'll be honest. I think we do want Druidic Satchel, though, actually. And what do we want to take out? This is a 2-drop. Maybe this Mirror Entity feels a little win more, I think. Why would I play a 3-mana 1/1 when I could play a 3-mana 0/0, right? Okay, so we can actually use our Spike Field if we want to. They do this. I think I'm going to lead on Mountain. Pretty awkward. We can potentially Spike Field later if we want to get a Spirit token. This is kind of what I was thinking about. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. So I could just kill this now, or I could go like turn 3 Clarion Spirit plus Spike Field, kill this, make a 1/1 flyer. But I think I'm going to have other ways to spend my mana at that point. I'm just going to do this. Yeah, it is funny to compare, for sure. Play a 2-mana 2/2 vanilla, hope that you think it's worth killing. Oh, geez. Do I just exile the Fable now? I think I probably do. Question's whether I'm supposed to trade my 2/2 for theirs. I think I am. Man, Fable, what an absolute beating. All right. If you bounce my Banishing Light, I'm going to cry. We are on blocking duty here, absolutely. Make no mistake about it. Uh-oh. Snake form. That's like medium bad for me. Okay. So now we get to Elspeth, make a 1/1. Next turn we can Absent, get rid of the token if we want. I probably should have fetched already. Wasn't really thinking about that. Not really sure there's any reason not to fetch. I've used all my mana this game. It's kind of interesting. They could pretty easily bolt the Elspeth. If I wait a turn, I can double block. I'm just gonna throw this under the bus. Okay. Ooh, Voice of All. That seems pretty sick. Well, let's see if it resolves. Can you beat Voice of All on red? Guess they can ice it always. 1/1 and go. So the awkward part about this is if they attack with both, I think I'm just trying to eat this goblin and I'm letting the Dragonauts potentially kill Elspeth, but that's not that easy to do. It's like burn spell plus another spell or something. This is once again a lot of mana. Okay, smashing, but they can't kill the Elspeth. X is 4. Okay, sure. 3 damage. So we can save the Elspeth by bouncing off the Dragonauts. Awkward. I think it's worth continuing to save this Elspeth. I don't like giving them all this mana. Now they have something. Lightning Bolt on the Elspeth. Okay, that's not the end of the world. They spent a lot of burn to answer Elspeth, and we still have this Voice of All just kind of chilling out. All right. Trying too many lands already. We boarded in Satchel. No reason to attack with the Voice. Let's just do this. Pass. Something weird could happen where we actually want to absent our own Voice of All. Sure. Stormwing Entity. It's kind of annoying. Currently they can't hit me for any damage. We do have the Absent if the Stormwing Entity becomes a problem. We don't really need to do that though. Opponent cannot block Boros Reckoner ever, 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 ever. Okay, and we draw that, which I think is also pretty nice. I just want a Fable in my deck. Why do you get to have a Fable? I want a Fable. Sword of the Animist. Sure. I have a feeling we're going to see Stormwing Entity get equipped here. Yep. And then we're going to go to combat and say goodbye. Oh, actually? I could have let them attack. And then... Is this a May? Oh, it is a May. So I guess they can... Yeah, letting them attack is worse if they know how Mays work. Okay, well, we drew the lightning bolt, so now get to go for an attack. And I think at this point we're attacking with everything. Okay, let's let damage happen, I guess, for strike damage. Think twice. Okay, so that's going to find their Stormwing Entity, which I think is, let's see, it was underneath the top two cards, so I think did they draw it here? They might have. Okay. Thermo, okay, kind of annoying. Just like take my 2 life here, maybe. This Goblin is making lots of mana for the opponent of this game. They could re-equip here, but they didn't. Bankbuster, love it. Drawing cards is so good. Let's use the right ability, please. Okay, drawing cards is still very good. Okay. Yeah, this is feeling pretty gross. You've got your mana. Oh, and I think they might have... Did they shuffle the Stormwing away? I don't actually know what happened there, but I think they might have done that. Okay, they find their swamp. They have 1,000,000 mana here. Okay, think twice. Looks like they're probably going to ping now. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what kind of... They need something really good here. Okay, so they do have the Stormwing. I don't know if they already had it or what happened. It's a pretty goofy cube, Opa. I mean, I don't know. I think you can just play white and just kind of crush people. I don't know about paying... I guess you should always pay life. Well, I don't know. I think a lot of cubes you can... Yeah, if you're grinding and that's going well, then maybe sticking with that would be good. I don't know. But you kind of do, Vandwedge. That's the thing. I think I just get in there. I don't know. They have 3 cards in hand. I assume this goes here. Brineborn Cutthroat. Okay. I think I killed that now. Cool. All right. A few more people got trophies. Good luck to you, Van Wedge. Sounds like fun, if nothing else. All right, yeah, we'll go for our finals here. Okay, this person was in our pod, and here they are once again. Awkward draw for me here. I'm gonna keep. Not sure how I'm gonna sequence my lands. I'm thinking Arid Mesa for Plains turn 1, turn 2 Spikefield Hazard tapped. Ooh, okay, we draw a land as well. Yeah, I don't think that changes my decision here. Just want to thin the deck at this point. No reason to get a mountain, I don't think. Could just Bank Buster turn 2. Wouldn't be surprised if this guy dies. They're just killing it, and oh, okay, or they can play Expedite. That's fine. Blue red. I think I do want a Bank Buster here, honestly. So let's go and attack, see what happens there. Technically, probably better to Clifftop Retreat pre-combat, but I'm not really sure what I would be playing around by doing that. I guess whatever this is. Some kind of burn spell? No. Okay. Please don't abrade my Bank Buster, that's all I ask. Okay, nice, and they actually did nothing, which is pretty strange. Were they trying to like bluff me off of the figure activation? I don't know what happened there. Ooh, Stagger Shock. Okay, I guess the time has come. I don't want to let them draw cards here, so I think it's fine to go ahead and do this, and it makes their next turn a little awkward. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love this, but I think it's good enough. Next turn we can go like mirror entity level crew attack. Okay. I don't really know what the best way to do this is. They can respond either way, right? I guess, oh, it was not this way. Shoot, because now if they have exactly Fire Ice, then I get destroyed. Yikes. Don't play like me, chat. Please use your brains more than I did here. Okay, whew, we faded the Fire Ice. That would have been sad. Getting like pester-mited here? What's going on? No, okay. Okay, there's the Cutthroat. We can't Spikefield Hazard it, obviously. See if they have anything to do here. Okay, what? What's going on? They're like some kind of blue-red, like flash deck. They're attacking? They have a sweeper? What's going on? I'm so confused at every turn. I guess they could have land into Shatterskull and then smash me. Chart of course kind of makes sense, but they're still at 12. You know? Yeah, it's not actually the same opponent. Last opponent was on their third match when we played them. This opponent's on their second. Additional cost being paid here, maybe? Forager. Okay, what do they get? So they can return spells. Chart a course. Okay, okay. It's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. All right, end step. Companion. So if I go land companion, then they can block pretty freely. But if I go land attack with both, they can't really block. Then I can... Wait, can I kill them? I can force a chomp, right? Land... It's not actually forcing a chomp, but it's... I don't know. I think it's close enough. Question is, what is the base power and toughness here? I think it forgets all about this and... Oh, wait. 1 second here, actually. All right, and we're back here. Yeah, so that happened. Anything I want to change? I don't think so. Yeah, let's go for one more game. And then, yeah, it looks like, sadly, it's going to be a pretty short stream today. I thought there was a chance that I would get to do one more draft, but this is it. Hopefully, going to be the last game of the day if we get lucky here. Opponent must be not super happy about the spike field hazard, but, you know, I mean, sometimes you just have the Hornet Sting, right? What do you like in the sideboard, Opa? I boarded in Druidic Satchel last matchup. We took out Gingerbread after round 1. Yeah, the Baleful is... that's kind of cool, right? Yeah, I like Glimmerpoint Stag, but why Glimmerpoint Stag when you could Gale Powder Mage? This card's pretty sick, right? Yeah, that's true, Vandwedge. It's not an experience you have very often as a mono white mage, I think. Not in Vintage Cube, at least. I mean, it's something you could do. I just almost never do it. So this hand is pretty bad. I could be convinced that this is a mulligan, but I don't know what a mulligan is, so I'm going to keep. I think I just want to fetch. Very, very small chance that I'm going to want to spike field something on their first turn here. But if nothing else, it's nice to just get a plains out of my deck. Yeah, I cannot get that, unfortunately. I have a feeling we're going to lose this game if we don't draw some gas here. Okay, I mean, how many 4-mana planeswalkers are necessary until we can survive? Like, we can at least sort of cast some spells here, but this thing having 2 toughness is very annoying. Tap on tap, okay. I have a feeling they're going to chart a course post-combat. I could have stopped that by going absent on their beginning of combat, or at least made it worse for them, but I don't really care about taking 1 damage. Channeler, okay. I also kind of want to absent on turn 3 if possible, so then I can like a Johnny downtick on a creature if they don't have... I need them, if they don't play 1 more creature. Oh, they missed land 3. Okay, so they might be tapping this channeler. Oh, what happens if I can absent, exile the top 2 cards. Okay, they found a land, sure. So there's a funny interaction here between absent and channeler. They're just attacking here. What are they going to do here? Casting some kind of spell right now. Recoil. That is kind of a disaster. And I can't really do anything about this either. I mean, I guess I can absent the... Yeah, I guess I'm just supposed to absent this, huh? That is a disaster, though, for sure. Goodbye, planes. And that was a nice draw. Yeah. I don't really know what the chances are here of us untapping, but we'll find out. Problem is, if I go a Johnny minus, I just get absolutely crunched if they have something here. Okay, they're activating this, so we know that they're exiling Kiln Fiend, and yeah, Niv Mizzet is not happening. And they have, what is this? Oh, Banefire for 1. Interesting, interesting. Ooh. That is going to be pretty good, I think. Pretty good. It was pretty good before. We can give a first strike here, cast our Spikefield Hazard. What do you have here? You don't have anything. Okay. This Boros Reckoner has been pretty awesome. It's been a while since I've had this card do anything. Okay, they're just going in here. They find 2 lands. Would you like a land? I think they might have already played a land too. Blue. Okay, Forager. Yep. How does this work? Return to hand. I think it might be a Johnny in Lightning Helix mode then. It does force them to sack their board as well. Yeah, I think we just want to kill this Forager. And they actually made this much worse, which is very funny. All right. And we're just going to hang out here. Uh-oh. Seems bad. X-Spell. They find an answer? Oh, they found Devastator. Okay. That is a huge problem. Goodbye, Johnny. Pretty darn nice draw from them. Elspeth not looking too great here either. We can find the lightning bolt. That doesn't quite work though. We need an extra red mana. How does this work? I think I'm just supposed to pass. I mean, it's so awkward. I just can't quite do it. Yeah, I think I'm passing here. This 4/4 is really a problem. I could easily get crushed here. One more red mana and we're just in amazing shape, but what are they targeting here? They're targeting the Devastator. Sure. Yeah, very hasty for sure. This is so annoying though. Yeah, just gonna hit me for 4. Find red source maybe? Something? Okay, Bank Buster is something. I think it's time to just fire that guy off right now. They have like Vendilion Click? What's going on here? I feel like they do somehow. No, they don't. Okay. Like draw a card. Not ideal. That's okay though. I think we could be fine here. It's not very easy for us to be fine, but I think it's possible. Magma Jet my face. Okay. So funny thing here is we can block here, spike field this. This deals 4, and we trade these 2 for these 2 if they find one more spell. I'm not going to look at their, well, I guess I will look at their scry. 1 top, 1 bottom. Okay. Sure. More planes, huh? Interesting. So we can Black Blade, use it to crew the Bank Buster, and like lifelink that or something. Or we could Bank Buster draw a card. I don't think there's a huge difference between, well, I actually, do we just want to, I guess maybe Vigilance is good here too. I shouldn't have played the land. I don't think there's a reason to play the land. I think I do want to crew Bank Buster. I could do something goofy. I can lifelink here and then like Elspeth plus. Maybe that's good. think the way I die is them randomly burning me out, so maybe punching them for 7 lifelink is going to help me here. Try to bust some banks. That was pretty interesting. I have no idea whether that was any good, but I thought it was fun. Okay, they're just going for something here. Exploration, sure. That doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, exile the top card. What is exile? It's an island. Okay, so I think we win now, right? So they can't kill either planeswalker. Yeah, I think we got him. I think we got him. Sure. This feels like a lot of damage. Okay, and yeah, this should probably seal the deal, right? So we can... we don't want to crew here. That doesn't really help anything. So I guess we start by drawing a card here. 4, 7, 10, 13. I guess we're a little bit short for now, huh? Oh, okay, that should do it, probably. And I don't know. I'm just kind of clicking cards. And then 4 plus 5 plus another 3. Oh, we put them to, I guess they go to 1. That's fine. That one, I guess. Lifelink. That one. Getcha? We're over 20 life. Yeah. Spikefield Hazard? The Hornet Sting? They got stung. They got stung. All right. Well, hopefully you all enjoyed that. Got their trophy number 1. 1 fee indeed. Oh, and there's that strategist guy. I'll have to quickly take a screenshot of that. Oh no, I just lost my trophy deck screenshot. That's fine. All right, well, thank you all for watching. Let me quickly see if anyone else is streaming this format. Someone who I could potentially raid. Looks like the answer is no. All right, well, Strat will maybe be on at some point. And we'll see you guys next time, hopefully soon.